So Huevos Rancheros translated means ranch style eggs. So it's a hearty salsa made ranchero style. We're gonna place our ranchero sauce over lightly fried tortillas, and then we're gonna top them with some fried eggs. Hola, 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 Vianney Rodriguez here in sunny South Texas, and today I am making you Huevos Rancheros, the ultimate comfort dish for brunch and even better after a long night of drinking. Let's get cooking. First, we're gonna start by broiling 4 Roma tomatoes because we want those nice and charred. So I'm gonna get my 4 Roma tomatoes, gonna place them on a baking sheet, and I'm gonna pop them into the broiler, and we're gonna broil them until they're nice and charred. We're gonna check on them continuously because we don't want them to burn. Tomatoes are broiling. I need 1/2 cup of diced onion, 2 serranos, and 1 garlic clove. So I'm going to chop these up really quickly. I'm going to prep my garlic with a quick and just finely mince it. We want this garlic to kind of melt into the oil and flavor our salsa. Now we're gonna prep our serranos, and you've got a bite, guys. But we want that heat to meld with those roasted tomatoes, and it's gonna come together to top our tortillas, and it's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna slice it in half, then I'm gonna put them on their bellies, and then I'm gonna finely dice them. In my salsa ranchera, I prefer a smaller dice in my serranos. I want an even heat on my huevos rancheros. Okay, so I have a skillet over medium-high heat. I'm gonna add just a touch of oil, and we're gonna get these onions going. So we want our onions to become nice and translucent. And here's a quick Tex-Mex tip. If you've diced something finely, use your knife to help you pick up your ingredient and throw it in your skillet. Okay? We want those to get nice and tender. Let me check on my tomatoes because I don't want them to burn. Perfect. They are perfect, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna carefully remove them from the oven because it is hot. Next, I'm gonna remove them from the baking sheet because I'm gonna chop these and add them to our skillet. Okay? So we have our onions and our serrano in our skillet, and they're nice and tender. We're gonna go ahead and add our garlic. Give that a quick mix. Now, I'm gonna dice these tomatoes. We wanna make sure they're cool to the touch. We don't want anyone to get burned. So if you can see, the skin is nice and charred. That's gonna add great flavor to our salsa. So now I'm gonna run my knife through them, dice them, and we're gonna add them to our salsa. Charring a tomato adds such great flavor to our salsa. It's gonna be amazing. So I've diced my tomatoes. Now I'm gonna slowly start adding them to my skillet. And right away you get that little whiff of onion, serrano, the tomato. It smells delicious. I'm gonna add all of these. We wanna grab all the juice, all the flavor we got from charring them in the broiler. So now we're gonna add these to the skillet. I'm also gonna add a little bit of water because I want some moisture, and that'll help to break down the onions just a little bit. We're gonna reduce our heat to a simmer, and we're gonna let the salsa simmer for 10 minutes. So for this dish, we're gonna fry corn tortillas. Corn tortillas are an essential Tex-Mex ingredient. If you check out our other videos, you'll see how we featured corn tortillas, and we've made stacked beef enchiladas, we've made flautas, and we've made crispy beef tacos. So we want it nice and crispy since we will be topping them with salsa and then a fried egg. I have about 1 inch of oil on a medium-high heat. We want them nice and crisp on both sides, not as crispy as a tostada, pliable but with crunch. I'm gonna give it a quick tap on the side, place it on our plate. Next, we're gonna fry the eggs. So we have a skillet with just a little bit of oil. I've got 2 eggs. I'm simply going to add them to the skillet and let them fry. Okay, gonna season them with just a little bit of salt and pepper. Our ranchero sauce is ready to go, so I'm gonna place it here on our cutting board. To plate this dish, we're gonna add a little bit of this salsa to the bottom of our plate, kind of like the glue. We're gonna add our tostadas, and then we're gonna come in with the fried eggs. So I like mine extra crispy on the corners. So here we go, guys. We're gonna top our tostadas with our fried eggs. It smells delicious. And then we're going to hit it with more of that salsa ranchera. Okay. And then we're gonna garnish it with a little bit of cilantro for a pop of freshness. We're gonna season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And there you have it, guys. Huevos Rancheros at home. They are the perfect comfort dish for Sunday mornings, or even better, after una cruda. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Tex-Mex goodness. Hasta pronto.